Hi everyone, it's Alia again, and I've come on to show my newest project. This one is it's not a TN size insert because I think it's a little taller and a little wider. It measures 4 3/4, if I'm not mistaken, by 8.5. And I did do a fabric cover on this, as you can see. Maybe. See if we can get in frame. So it's this nice bluish aqua, not sure exactly what color it is, but I wanted to use this image on the front, and I don't know if you can see it on camera, but kind of in the background here, there's little bits of blue. So I sort of wanted to bring that out and tie it all together. And the papers that I used for this one, I used, I think, 2 of my kits that I had from Amy Joy Studios. I want to say Paper Moon and Reverie. I think so. And sometimes I put a title on the front, but this one, it kind of has its own title. So it says, "Write Your Dreams in the Sky." And I didn't want to put anything else here because I thought that was perfect for it. So what I did was I ripped around the image, inked it with vintage photo, and then I added some lace here, and then I added a piece of my the mulberry paper right behind it too, and then I closed it with this pretty seam binding ribbon. So we'll go inside. So once again, I didn't put anything on the front cover because I like the way this looks very plain. But also it's nice too because the papers that I've been using for the inside covers aren't too busy. So if you had like a black marker or a black pen, you could definitely write something kind of introducing what's in your journal. Like you could say, you know, summer 2018 in Florida, or, you know, whatever you wanted to do. Or, you know, just leave it blank, doesn't really matter. So on the first page, one of the images from the collection. Very beautiful. Oh, and I forgot. Yes, the background pages are that same background page from her Hawaii kit. That's I'll show you. See, it's tea-dyed on one side and has a lined paper on the other side. But it's really nice because since it is just kind of plain, it works well with every kit. So the first page, I use the same cardstock here as here to make a pocket, and have a little flower here. This is some of my new lace that I got that I showed in the previous video. And then in this pocket here, this is a cutout from the kit and the tag from the kit, and then I just put one of these brads here, see, and then it holds down the ribbon. And then I had made a little book here, and this is from Tsunami Rose. But see, it's kind of like, it came like this, but instead of cutting it in half like I did last time in my other book, I folded it and then I made a little booklet out of it with a few pages, so you can journal in there, whatever you want to do. And, oh, my seam binding here, as well as my brad, came from Danny. So thank you, Danny, for the additions to my tags and my journals. Okay, and then we have some coffee dye. Oh, and this here, this paper, is some of that vintage paper that I got at the estate sale. It's very pretty blue again. So this is some of the paper that my dad gave me. And then I normally always do the pockets on the front side, but I wanted to switch it up, and kind of like going forward I want to switch it up to do pockets both on the front and the back, because, you know, if you're writing something here and you want to continue writing, I want to give that option rather than always putting the pocket on this page here. So I put it on the back side, and on the bottom I ran some of this nice little lace here. I have a little blingy thingy there. And then in the pocket here, I have the girls on the moon one of the ATC cards that I shrunk down a little bit, and then I ran some ribbon, lacy ribbon. Oh, and then the butterfly. So those go back in here, and I don't know how I had it. I think something like that probably. Yeah. Okay. Another kit from the collection. I like this fairy. I really want to do a fairy journal next. And I have a couple kits that I have in mind, but I'm not 100% sure exactly what I want to do yet. So I didn't. And here I have made a little flip up tuck right there. And then here I just did some lace in the back, and then I layered some paper flowers together. And of course added a vintage button. And in this one, so here is one of the little tags from the kit. And I used some fun eyelash trim there. Here's another ATC that I shrunk down from the kit. And again, another tag. And this is also here. This is Tsunami Rose. So those get to go back in here. Okay, another image from the kit. Paper from my dad. And I love how it sounds once it's coffee dyed. It just has that nice crinkle to it. And another little tuck spot. Here I have some eyelet, I don't know, ribbon. And these are two ATCs from the kit. And then they go right back in here. Here I cut out a little star there. Kind of matches right here, so that's why I used it on this page. And this here, it was one of the printouts from the kit, but it's really big. And see, it didn't really work well as a pocket, but it would definitely work well for a nice journaling spot right here. And then all I did was I just folded it in half and clipped it on with a clip. But again, you know, this can be moved anywhere that you want to move it, so. But that's just an idea. And I use the same image in here because I love it so much. Middle of the signature. And another pocket here, and underneath I have some of this fun lace. It's like a double lace, which is nice because it's one piece, but it's like two laces. So that's fun. And some more ATCs from the collection. This one right here. Let's see, more crinkly paper there. And then here we have another flip down right there. And I just did a little lace and then a little flower on top with a, I don't know what that is, a bead or button, something or other. And then this is from Tsunami Rose here. And then these two are some ATCs from the kit. And I think I keep going in and out of frame, and I do apologize. Yeah, see how this paper, it's just so perfect for using as background paper because it's just, it makes a great journaling spot because it has the lines and everything. So I thought that's nice. And another tuck spot here. And it's not going to show, but here's some of that fun eyelash trim. It's eyelash trim that's not like the regular eyelash trim. It's actually looks like an eyelash, if that makes sense. I don't know. But I don't normally use black lace. And I do have some, actually quite a lot of it because I never use it and I get those big bags of the random bits. But since her dress and like right here it's black, I just thought, you know what, let's put black and kind of tie that all together. So that's what I did. And two ATCs from the collection here. And actually I love this image a lot. I had a book, well, I made a journal with this as the cover. And then, oops, and that one. Okay. And if I can get this back in, we can flip the page. Don't want that to go down. Okay. So, next pages. Oh, and look at this one. That's really pretty. Very, very pretty, pretty. And then here, this one here is a printout from the collection. I keep saying collection. It's not a paper collection, it's a kit. Printout from the kit. And I think I go through this in every single video. I'm just so used to calling it a paper collection that it will never have it be a habit I can break, I don't think. But everybody knows what I am talking about, hopefully. So we have that, and then we have this little shabby chic postcard, or journaling spot, and this little postcard. And see here, I have that double lace again, and then one of these nice fabricy flowers. And some holes that we punched. Awesome. Okay, and then the back cover. And again, it's plain, just like the front, for leaving plain or, why can't I think today? Leaving it plain or using it as a writing spot. So that is my newest project. I hope everybody does like it. And if you are interested, it will be available at my Etsy. All the information is below. And I did want to say one thing before I leave. I was working on this journal, and I actually finished this journal, but now I'm not sure about this journal. It came out really, really super, super cute. I used a kit from, what's her channel's name, or her Etsy shop, Nevermore Creations, Lindsay Zenor, and it was a kit called Wisteria Rose. And I liked the kit. I mean, I liked the pages in it, so I wanted to create something with it. And I used like the vintage fabric that I got at the estate sale. And I mean, it came out really cute. Look at this first page. The story begins. Oops, can you see that? And then the very last page says happy ending. But I don't like how the cover came out. I don't know if it's going to be show on camera, but it's like wrinkly. I don't know if you can see it. See, it's not like, it's a soft cover, so it's going to bend, but I don't know if the camera will pick that up. It just has wrinkles in it. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I just love the way the book came out, and everything in here is perfect. What bothers me are the covers, the front and back cover. So I'm not exactly sure what I will do with it yet. I probably will do its own video, and maybe once I decide what I'm going to do, explain it then. But I just thought this was the cutest book, and I was so disappointed about the cover. I mean, I guess I could take the cover off, start again, because I do have more of this fabric, but it was just, I got frustrated, and it was so disappointing. So we'll stay tuned for this. We're going to put this on the back burner for now, and I'll come back in another video at some point, and I'll let you know what my decision will be about this journal. So I thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and I will see you next time. Bye.